Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog channel. How are you all doing? I hope you're having an amazing summer so far. Today I am so excited because we're gonna head out to Dunkin and I'm gonna try out some of your favorite drinks. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me over your go-tos that you love from Dunkin and I got so many responses, so I'm thinking if this goes well, I might do a part 2, possibly even a part 3 because I got so many good drinks that I wanna try, but I managed to narrow it down to 7, which is still a lot of drinks, but 7 is my lucky number and I feel like it's just a good number in general. So I wrote them all down in my notebook and I'm so excited because I am very basic with my Dunkin' order. I just get iced coffee with almond milk, but a lot of these are very particular and more specific drinks. I can't wait to try them because I really enjoy just iced coffee with almond milk because I love the taste of the coffee and it's just refreshing. I really love it. I was never even a big coffee person to begin with, but I feel like Blissful Brie rubbed off on me because she's the coffee queen. I feel like truly has rubbed off on me with the coffee because now it is a part of my morning routine. I really enjoy going to get my coffee with Bernard. It's just my thing. I don't have him here with me because it's going to be more of a longer video and it's way too hot, but I love bringing him with me for my coffee runs. But anyways, I'm excited for this, so let's do it. The drinks are secured. Now I gotta take a thumbnail picture really quick. I'm like praying I don't drop or spill anything. By the way, I got all small drinks minus one. I got a medium and it was basically $33 for everything, which for 7 drinks, I don't think that's terrible. I feel like Starbucks is definitely more expensive. So I'm gonna start with the refresher first because all the other drinks that I have are coffee flavored and I don't want it to mess with the flavor. So I'm gonna start with this. This is a watermelon and raspberry refresher. And one of you guys told me that this is just like a Jolly Rancher. I love Jolly Ranchers. So I was like, immediately, yes, let's try it. Cheers. It does taste like a little bit like a Jolly Rancher. That's really good. It's really refreshing. A perfect, I think, summertime drink because it's so fruity and sweet, but it's not too sweet. It says green tea on here. So that's really good. I love green tea. Okay, this is really good. 10 out of 10. Love her. Next drink, caramel cold brew with oat milk and sweet cold foam. I'm gonna use a straw. Ooh, that's good. It tastes like a little bit like vanilla coffee ice cream. It's very sweet. You know what? No, I need to not use a straw because I need to try some of the cold foam. Sweet. It definitely tastes like coffee ice cream with vanilla. I taste more of like an ice cream kind of flavor versus actual coffee flavor, you know what I mean? But that's just probably because of the caramel. I feel like with this, I don't taste a lot of coffee. I taste more of like coffee vanilla ice cream. Like I get that kind of flavor versus actual coffee. I like the taste of it, but I wish there was a little bit more of that coffee flavor, you know what I mean? So if you don't like a lot of coffee flavor, but you want a coffee drink, I think you would like this. Caramel is just really sweet in general, and a lot of you guys like caramel, but it's good. I feel like though you just don't taste a ton of the coffee in it. It's more like sweet. Next one, medium iced coffee with 2 creams, 2 blueberry shots, and 1 pump of butter pecan. Oh wow. It's also sweet, but I taste more of the coffee in this versus the caramel cold brew that I just had. This reminds me of a fall drink. I taste some of that blueberry in there with the butter pecan. I'm gonna have to get more flavor shots in my coffee. That's really good. And I'm actually just now really starting to love blueberry. I was never really into blueberries at all, but recently I started eating just like a handful of them every day, and I think they're so good. This is really good though. I'm gonna have to try more blueberry shots. And it's so funny because so many of you guys recommended blueberry shots in the coffee, so I feel like it's very popular. This is really good. I probably next time, I personally wouldn't get this with cream. 9 out of 10. I love the flavor of it. I just wouldn't get cream in it personally for me because I usually just like almond milk, but has very good flavor. This is gonna be interesting. My camera just overheated, so I blasted the AC for a little bit to cool it off, but I'm gonna have to keep stopping my camera every 2 seconds. I'm gonna turn on the AC just a little bit. It's really, really hot, but I love it, you guys. I think I'm more of a summer girly now versus fall. I used to be obsessed with fall. I still am, but I think my favorite seasons now, summer, fall, spring. winter. I'm not even gonna include her because I hate winter, but okay, next coffee. So this is the small frozen caramel coffee with whip. Kind of reminds me of like a mocha frappe from McDonald's a little bit, or a caramel frappe, I guess. Whoa, this is so sweet. I don't like it. It's way too sweet. It's good. It's just so sweet. If you would have gave this to me maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I would have been like, yes, 10 out of 10. But I don't know. I love sweets. I have the biggest sweet tooth, but this is a little bit too much as far as like a drink for me, for like coffee. I don't mind something like this maybe in like a little candy bar. Way too sweet for me. Oh yeah. Wow. This tastes like the inside of a Snickers. If you love very sweet drinks, you will love the frozen caramel coffee. For sure. You know what it also kind of reminds me of a little bit? But that's probably the caramel in there. But it's like the inside of a Snickers mixed with maple syrup. And if you guys have ever tried maple syrup, you know maple syrup is very, very sweet and very overpowering. And that's what that tastes like. My camera's overheating again. Great. We love that. Hopefully, let's see if I can try one more drink. I'm using the straw from another drink. So this is the iced caramel latte with oat milk. This is another very popular drink that a lot of you guys recommended, is iced caramel latte. I saw that quite a bit. The only difference is a couple of you guys get certain shots in it. Some of you guys get different types of milk, but the iced caramel latte is definitely one of the most popular drinks. So let's try it. And it's funny because I actually never get oat milk, but I do like oat milk. I should switch it up instead of almond milk. Very sweet too. Dang, I think it's the caramel, to be honest. I mean, duh. Like, caramel is so sweet. This one's more bearable. It's still sweet, but it's definitely more bearable than the drink that I just showed you guys. I think I would modify it. I'd probably just make this a traditional iced latte with oat milk. No need for the caramel for me, because it's very sweet. Yeah, caramel definitely reminds me of maple syrup. The oat milk is different too. I guess I'm so used to almond milk. We all have our preferences. Let's try this matcha. This looks interesting. This is the iced matcha with almond milk, 2 shots of blueberry, 2 shots of French vanilla, and sweet cold foam. Let's see. I've only tried matcha once, and that was a few years ago. Why does this look like spinach though? On the bottom, doesn't it? Okay, cheers. Oh, that's good. This is also sweet, but it's like a different kind of sweet. The French vanilla, I taste it. I don't really taste a lot of the blueberry shots in here. I taste more of the French vanilla. Definitely French vanilla dessert vibes. This tastes like liquid dessert. I could probably maybe do 1 shot of the French vanilla. I feel like it's very overpowering. I don't really taste any of the blueberry, but it's good though. It has good flavor. I'd probably just do 1 pump of the vanilla, even 1 pump of the blueberry, because the French vanilla is pretty overpowering. So I would modify this. I would definitely get the matcha again though. That's really good. But to me, this tastes like dessert a little bit. Like, this would be something that I would want to get maybe after dinner if I want something sweet. You know, I think I love sweets, but like with drinks, I can be a little bit more picky with sweet drinks now, which is so crazy because I used to love, I guess, more of like the sweetness of the coffee versus the actual coffee, whereas now it's the opposite. Like, I love the coffee more than the sweet additions. But all right, I would get this again. Just tweak it a little bit, but I'd get it again. Iced Turtle Signature Latte. A couple of you guys actually mentioned this. Oh, wow. Oh, this is good. I like this more than the matcha. This is really good. Also sweet, but I taste some of the coffee flavor in there too. This is really good. Reminds me of something. It has like a toasted, like fall flavor to it. Okay, I like this. I think I would get this again. It wouldn't be like my go-to drink, but I would try it again because it actually is really good. But again, it is sweet. It's definitely not as sweet as the other drinks that I talked about, but has good flavor. I have my ratings here. Let's talk about these coffees. Number 1, Refresher. That's gonna be my number 1 drink. 10 out of 10. I would have no modifications. This does taste like a Jolly Rancher, specifically the watermelon Jolly Rancher, so I like this. 10 out of 10. And I love the green tea in it too, so that's really good, and it's refreshing. Number 2, Medium iced coffee with the 2 creams and the blueberry and butter pecan pumps. 9 out of 10 because I actually love the flavor of these. Out of all of the coffees that I got, this one I think tastes the best and the most like coffee with a little bit of that blueberry and butter pecan undertone. But I really like this. The only thing is I would just get no cream in it and just almond milk, but 9 out of 10, really, really good. Number 3, iced turtle latte. That's a funny name. 8 out of 10. I think this is also really good. I would get this again. This wouldn't be my go-to order at Dunkin', but it would be something that, like, if I'm in the mood for something sweet and not my traditional iced coffee, this is something that I would definitely get as a treat. Kind of has a little bit of like a mocha undertone to it too, which I really love. I definitely like mocha more than caramel because I think it's sweet, but it's not as sweet, but it's really good. I like this. Kind of also reminds me of ice cream in a way. So for me, 8 out of 10. Number 4, matcha. I'm rating this a 7 out of 10 because, again, I would get this again with a couple modifications, but I think it is actually really good. Maybe just instead of the 2 shots of the French vanilla and blueberry, I would do 1 shot. And I like this too, I think, because it has almond milk in it, so it's good. So 7 out of 10. Caramel cold brew, number 5. I rated this a 5 out of 10 because I don't think I like the oat milk here. It has like a very weird kind of undertone, and this is also pretty sweet, but it's bearable. I just don't think I really like the oat milk. This drink has potential for me, and I'm not gonna completely like never get it again. So 5 out of 10, it's 50-50 for me. It's not terrible, but it's also not like the most amazing drink that I've tried. Number 6, ice caramel latte. Again, this one has oat milk in it, so I don't really like it. I rated this a 2 out of 10. It's really sweet, but also the oat milk, I don't know. Is it just me? Maybe because I'm not used to getting oat milk in my coffee. I feel like it's very overpowering. But yeah, 2 out of 10, just not it. But I can't say maybe that, I was gonna say I would get it again. I would get an original latte, probably just with almond milk though. Oat milk for me from here is a no-go. Last but not least, frozen caramel coffee, 1 out of 10. This is just unbearably sweet for me, not my vibe at all. And I think unless you are into very sweet sugary drinks, you probably wouldn't like this either. So that's my least favorite. This was really fun. I definitely want to try out more drinks because there were so many other ones that you guys recommended. And if there's anything else that you guys want me to try, let me know down below in the comments and I can do a part 2. And maybe I can even go to Starbucks and do some more drinks over there. But I love Dunkin'. I can preserve some of these drinks for sure. My mom's about to be at my house. She's actually picking up my tia from the airport. So these drinks will not go to waste. I can also even give one to my dad. This one is mine because this one's my favorite. But I'm trying to think if I have any other updates for you guys. I really don't. Lately, I've just been working, praying, doing all the things, living life, you know, the usual. The only other update that I have for you guys is that we're gonna be redoing our master bedroom, which is really exciting. We just ordered a new mattress, we got a new bed frame, and I cannot wait because I definitely feel like it's time for an upgrade or update because we have been living in our house, which is so crazy now, for like almost 3.5 years, which is insane. I don't even know where those years went. So besides that, we're also going to be getting just some new furniture in the room in general, and we're thinking of rearranging and just basically switching up the entire setup of our bedroom right now, which I'm excited for because I feel like it's needed. And today I'm actually getting a consultation for California Closets, and they're going to come out and kind of measure everything and give me some options because you guys, if you've been watching my videos for a minute, my vlogs, you know that I've talked about wanting to update the closet in the master bedroom for forever, like literally since we bought the house. Over time, I kind of just put that on the back burner because it wasn't really important compared to like what we actually had to get done with the house. And as far as cosmetics, there was just other things that I prioritized over the closet. And this is the last cosmetic thing that we're gonna do to the house because honestly, it's just not even worth it. There was a couple other things that we were thinking about doing, but in retrospect, it really doesn't matter and it's pointless because we're not planning on living here long term. I don't know how much longer we're gonna live at the house. I'm thinking most likely whenever my dad retires, we're most likely gonna wanna move. I'm not really sure where. At first we thought Florida. Now we're looking at some other states, possibly. I love the season changes, but I hate winter. I really do, and I've really noticed that last year, especially like with my mental health. Winter, it does not help. The summer is my favorite. I know it's so hot, but I really like it, and I'm starting to really enjoy it. Even though I go outside and I start melting away, I still love it. I love the heat. I'd rather be hot than cold. And my parents also want to be somewhere where it's just going to be hot all year, to be honest. So we're looking at some other states and thinking, and also Pennsylvania. I've loved the season changes, but I don't really think I want to raise a family here. Not that I'm planning on having a baby anytime soon, but just when the time comes, I want to be somewhere where it's beautiful weather, more things to do. Our minds have changed so much throughout the years, but I really don't think we're going to be here long term. Pennsylvania is also really expensive. The taxes are expensive, and it's like expensive for no reason, to be honest, because I mean, to me, there isn't really a lot to do here. Obviously, we're just in one area. We haven't lived in all of Pennsylvania. I'm not trying to diss our state because I do love PA, but I think we're just ready for like a new, fresh start. So all that being said, we don't really want to put more money into the house if we don't have to. I'm excited though. I'm excited for the future, but I'm also really grateful for where we are right now in this present moment. So at this point, I'm just rambling on. Today is kind of like my chill day. I'm going to go home and edit probably this video, and I have another video also. Let me know if you guys are watching the Barbie movie. I really want to go see it on Friday. Hector's like, I'll go with you, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna go watch that with Hector. Maybe I'll go with my mom. Times like this, I wish I had a sister, because I would just say, hey, let's go to the movies together. So, I don't know. I loved being an only child growing up because I had a lot of friends, I had a lot of cousins, but now that I'm older, I really wish I had a sibling so bad. So that's why when I have kids, Hector just wants one, but I want two, so we're gonna have two. And as much as I did enjoy being an only child, and I think there's pros to being an only child, I think, I don't know, there's just a lot of positives about having a sibling. And everybody who I've ever talked to, they love having siblings. So anyways, I'm just rambling. I have so many things on my mind sometimes. My eyes are red. I just have very dry eyes. And sometimes when I'm outside, I think it makes it even worse. Like the sun, my eyes get very sensitive. But anyways, that is everything for today. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I cannot wait to see you very soon in my next vlog. Bye.